Look at this. There are 4,152 subscribers in my trading group, and we're killing it. I got a few shout outs to give on my trading group. This person stated, signed up for VIP Elite, took your suggestion. I doubled my money in less than a week. This person, I'm up $58,000 in 10 days. Chris, thanks a lot for everything. I'm 3 or 4 months in the group. I've turned $4,000 into 65 grand. 65 G's out of 4,000. It's more than 10x. He more than 10x'd his money in the group. This person, I'm up $10,000 in the last week. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. About to jump in this video, but before we do, I want to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel. If you came into cryptocurrency to make life-changing money, I'm going to help you. I'm going to keep you updated daily with the news that moves the markets, Bitcoin technical analysis, altcoin setups for free. Jumping right into the market today in crypto. Bitcoin broke to the upside, 10,672. So you have this ascending triangle type pattern. We did get a break to the upside earlier today with volume confirmation. Now you got this bull flag. Possibly you get a dip down and a retest. It would be bullish to get this pullback and bounce higher. Potential targets 10,800, 10,950. Now this is a low volume node, which means there's not very much resistance right here. If you look at the VPVR right here, you can see this is where all the price action's happening. So this is where all the support's at in this area. Okay, so right here, there is no resistance, right? When the price action is below it, it's resistance. When it's above it, it's support. Bullish scenario. Now the measured moves up here, 11,200. However, this would be a bearish retest of this previous head and shoulders that we broke to the downside of. So, you know, the bulls essentially have to put in a high higher than this high. Bulls had to be bullish, to be mega bullish. 12,000 is the number. You know, if the bulls just push it up here to 11,200, that's great for a short-term move to the upside. However, a rejection here, and there's possible downside ahead for Bitcoins. I've got some amazing shout-outs to give in my trading group. This person stated, it was cool, he shared his story. He had a gym in New York, and things just didn't work out because of the current panic situation. And he said, you know, I pulled your trigger on your program for 5 days. I watched videos and I looked at the charts and your recommendations. And I placed my first trade since joining the team, and he pulled a $1,330 profit in a 6-hour span. Wash, rinse, repeat. So he said, hey, huge thank you. There's a lot of people in the trading group, a lot of people that watch the channel. I mean, they're making more money trading this market than they were working. They're making more money. Maybe the panic situation's taken away their income, and they're trading crypto, and they're providing for their families. So that's pretty outstanding. This person stated, your information is gold. I started with $18,000 and now I'm at $28,000. This person said, wow, what a day, 112% gains on this person. Crazy how the news is always released in timing with the chart patterns. I never spotted that. Yeah, these, remember, the biggest holders of these coins are the projects, the developers. They release the news. They can pump these prices easier than anybody. They want a bull flag to break out to the upside for sure, or a falling wedge, downtrend to end. Release some news. This is Wing, so now you can farm Wing by staking BNB, BUSD, and ontology tokens in the Binance launch pool. So Bella staking helped BNB's price already. And so this was the first one, Bella. And, so Wing is the next one, Binance Launch Pool. So Bella trading actually is brought forward, and it starts trading tomorrow. You're still able to stake your BNB for about another 3 weeks and receive Bella tokens. Sushi buyback. So there's a snapshot. There's basically a community vote by the Treasury. They're either going to use the $14 million in Ethereum. So the gentleman that created Sushi essentially dumped all his sushi, got $14 million in Ethereum. Right now he says, I'm going to give it back. And essentially the Treasury has to decide, well, what are we going to do? Are we going to buy back sushi? And this vote's going to happen 9:15 tomorrow from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. UTC. And so if this vote happens, if this buyback happens, you're going to see a pump on this idea. If not, you'll see a dump by sushi. So this is a heat map from earlier today. I posted this in group and I was talking about this idea where there was somebody on Coinbase that kept pushing Bitcoin hard from 10,000. They just keep adding, they kept adding a bunch of buy walls at 10,400. Remember, a heat map is not a trading system or an indicator. It just tells you what other market participants are doing. So again, this is just another tool that you can use when you're trading this market to understand where are all the buyers stacked at. Total hash rate earlier today, you had all-time highs. So the miners, what does this mean? The miners are mining Bitcoin strong. And so typically when this happens, this is a bullish idea. So again, this move to the upside was good for Bitcoin. I mean, it's a step in the right direction. It's not, obviously Bitcoin's not out of the woods, but potentially, some type of short-term move to the upside is in the cards. Price action's more bullish now than bearish for sure. So from earlier today, you saw the dollar getting hit hard. Gold pumping, Bitcoin pumping. Okay, so remember, when the dollar dumps, gold pumps, Bitcoin pumps. Typically, traditional markets do well as well. So this is a gentleman from Alameda, and he's talking about SRM. He said there's a ton of news, tons of news coming for Project Serum this week. Stay tuned. So I do have a setup on this idea. There was an attacker that stole 8 million in crypto from BZXHQ over the weekend. He's returned all the funds after the lending project tracked them down using on-chain analytics. So he's like, yep, I stole 8 million, and then he gave it back. Yeah, this crypto dumped on the news initially, and then it pumped right back up as soon as they recovered the crypto. What is PICKLE Finance? Are you serious? Are we having this conversation? How do we straight face talk to anybody else about cryptocurrency in the future? I mean, I'm just Yam, PICKLE Finance, sushi. There's a sashimi swap. There's hot dog, burger, swap. Like, what is PICKLE Finance? Dude, I'm in a pickle. Apparently not if you're up 1,000% in one day. New DeFi craze rallies. Like, this is getting, is this even real? Heck. December 20th, $28,000, $32,000, and $36,000 calls, Bitcoin calls, option contracts are increasing. Remember, an option contract is an agreement between a buyer and a seller, gives the purchaser the option or right to buy a particular asset at a later date at the agreed upon price. And so again, this is a bullish sign for Bitcoin because the most increase in active Bitcoin option contracts is in these $28,000, $32,000, $36,000 range. So again, they're thinking Bitcoin is headed to these levels. Venus, so Swipe comes out, and this is kind of a leaked image possibly, and it says Venus. Venus is Swipe's SXP. Venus is Swipe's money market protocol. It previously was called SwipeFi on Binance Smart Chain. This page is empty, it shows. Previously SwipeFi. So big things in the works at SXP. They need to do something to move that price. Polkastarter website goes live. So Polkastarter's much anticipated website went live a few hours ago. Polkastarter is a DEX built for cross-chain token pools and auctions. Enables projects to raise capital in a decentralized, permissionless, and interoperable environment based on Polkadot. So we had somebody in the group who actually emailed or contacted the admins on their Telegram. It's not listed yet, but they're going to list it on Uniswap in late September. So again, this is Polka Starter. Polka Starter. Look at the names of these coins. Are you serious right now? We got, this is the transaction count. These are all on Binance Smart Chain. Okay. There's Tuna Token, Tuna Swap, Bakery LP, Burger Swap, right? And then there's like macaroni, hot dog. Like, dude, life-changing money happens on Tuna Token. Tuna Token. I'm in a pickle. Like, what is this? Just, it's comical. It's comical. It's I don't know. Is this good for crypto? It just seems like one big shenanigan. CME Bitcoin futures. So the overhead CME Bitcoin futures gap has been closed now. Okay, so Bitcoin broke above the 200 simple. You still got this open CME gap down here. But again, RSI is overbought, needs to cool off. You got a possible bearish MACD cross coming. So again, some type of pullback and bounce could possibly in the cards. This is Bitcoin dominance. Earlier, I posted this idea. So when this, and I talked to you guys about this in 2 videos now, like when this bounces, alt BTC pairs, the money is flowing into Bitcoin. Obviously, Bitcoin has gone up in price. Okay, and so your USDT paired altcoins get drug higher, but again, it's not good for the alt BTC pairs as this continues higher. It's harder to trade them. Is this pullback on the S&P 500 the one to buy? And so this is the worst 2-week performance since March, down about 4.8% between August 28th and September the 11th. Is this a pullback that everybody's been waiting for? And so this is a 50-day simple moving average, and essentially the price action's bouncing on this level. This needs to hold. It's also the 236 Fibonacci retracement level, which is not a very deep retrace at all. However, keeping an eye on traditional markets. This is after hours trading, slightly red as far as traditional markets go. One of the most legitimizing events in Bitcoin history is flying under the radar, says Galaxy Digital. So there's a company called MicroStrategy Incorporated. They're a business intelligence software firm. They're traded publicly on the NASDAQ. They announced a balance sheet investment of $250 million into Bitcoin. This corporation put 20% of their overall cash position into Bitcoin because they stated that the dollar is weakening. Galaxy Digital comes out and says this corporate Bitcoin buy could be a sign of what's to come as a growing number of money managers question the future of the US dollar amid a $1 trillion stimulus measure and global economic instability. Imagine all these businesses just start funneling money in to Bitcoin because the dollar is faltering. Yearn Finance got listed on Coinbase and they closed above $40,000. Look at this chart. It's just kind of crazy. YFI, here's the targets up here. Here's the, essentially you've got a falling wedge. We started buying YFI, and I talked to you guys about this setup right here. So essentially we're up 30%, previously 45%. Okay, again, as if this falling wedge or bull flag breaks out to the upside, these are your targets over here, but it's crazy. It's trading at 3.68 Bitcoin per. It's 3.7 Bitcoin for one YFI. Now, this is a low supply. There's not very many, but it just got listed on Coinbase. If you do, this is not buy now. This is buy the breakout, right? Altcoins are tough to trade. Be weary. This is YFII. You essentially want to buy the breakout of this falling wedge if you know how to do that. Otherwise, don't trade these setups. Now, this is, you got decreasing volume on decreasing price. So you're looking for a reversal on this idea. Possibly you have the MACD curving higher. So potentially you get some type of bullish MACD cross and a potential move to the upside. Targets are listed over here. Remember, we started buying YFI down here in the trading group. So we're up 71% previously, and some people sold the top, some people took profits, some people midterm holds. 108% max gains if you took profits here. Okay, but again, looking for a break and move to the upside based on this idea. these DeFi coins are doing things that other coins aren't doing as far as the price action goes. There's so much hype surrounding these coins. People are buying. This market is it's completely speculative. These projects want you to think it's about mainstream adoption because they want you to hold these coins because they're the biggest holders. And if you hold the coins, then their money's safe, right? So they're gonna paint this picture about mainstream adoption, and we're just not quite there yet. So remember, get your money, take your profits while you can. Majority of investors think Ethereum is going to end 2020 above $500. $500 Ethereum. What do you guys think about this? Could it happen? I mean, Binance chain is getting its own DeFi yield farm after Ethereum. This is hot now, and Binance is taking this and running with it. And so they have this parallel chain called Binance Smart Chain. There's smart contracts for tokens on the Binance branded blockchain because of this. Now go over to CoinMarketCap. Remember, Binance bought CoinMarketCap. Pretty intelligent idea. Now you look here, you can go to yield farming and it shows you farms ranking, which farms give the highest yields. You can also go on here and you can list the DeFi coins and you can see what's happening with the DeFi coins in general. The most important thing I want you guys to remember and understand about this video is, and I talk about this every day, this market is completely changing from what it was a year and a half, 2 years ago. Completely different. This DeFi is taking the market by storm. Recognize that and adjust your strategy based on this idea. If you're holding a bunch of coins that are stale and aren't doing nothing, if they have nothing to do with DeFi, they're going to just fade away. Watch. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.